Today I need to make a stand for my 3D target. I have the ability to shoot in my barn later through the year in the wintertime. So I brought my targets in and I want to get a nice stand because now I just have it leaned up against a couch from the 70s and it wants to tip over every time I shoot it. So we're going to do something a little different. It should be pretty simple, should be pretty quick, and we'll get her gone, get her good, get her out. Sound good? Let's go. I'm no carpenter, but I think basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the posts to go into this, and then I'm just going to basically put a cross member on. Honestly, this should be super simple. I don't like to overcomplicate things, and I think anybody could do it. So tools we're going to need: 2x4 drill bit and a couple screws, and so a screwdriver or impact. Perfect, marked. Hot dog. This is the one. You go. Great precision. Oh yeah, baby. All right. Well, let's see. Does it fit? Does it fit? Oh, genius. Oh, she seems a little wide, but no, no, no. We're gonna just give her a little tension. She's in as far as she goes. Okay, I drilled a couple more holes for the raccoon, and those ones I actually made the bit. I made the drill bit just a little bit smaller because in the case of the deer, I'm stretching. In the case of the deer, I'm stretching the legs. I'm giving it that tension to keep it in the slots. But for the raccoon, such a small variable. Imprinted it, drilled it, good to go. Now, easy part. I need screws, drill gun, and the cross pieces. These are 2.5 inches, so should be long enough. Am I going to square it up? No. Why? Because it's not that important. We're not trying to save this for the next, I don't know, freaking hurricane. So we're just gonna, pick a couple spots. I will see if this is centered though. That looks pretty centered. Ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Look at that. Oh. Sexy. Oh, you're so sexy. Let's see if you'll fit. Oh. Snug as a bug in a rug. Let's go. Let's go. Why do I not have the antlers on that? Because that is sexist. I will shoot a doe or a buck. I don't care. Alrighty, not gonna lie, she looks fantastic. Let's get set up. Actually, I'm gonna put the camera down here. I'm gonna shoot some arrows at it and see how she holds up. Obviously, it's gonna hold up fine, but I'm gonna make the video a little longer because I can. Shot him right in the eye. Shot him right in the eye. He's definitely dead. I was aiming for the nose. This one, that's where I like to aim. Bottom third line. If it drops a little lower, it's still dead heart. If they duck, it's still double lung. So, I am shooting a 500 grain arrow currently. Last year at this time, I accidentally punched the trigger. I don't know if you can see the daylight through there or not. There it is. So be careful when you're shooting inside. I would hate this. I would like to say that was my first time accidentally hitting the trigger off, but it's not, because there was another time and we went in the door of the cabinet. We all make mistakes, right? I haven't made the mistake this year. What's up, brother? Would you take a look at this? I got a few more targets, and I've discovered another way to keep my stuff standing while on the concrete. Super complicated. Let me show you. So it's now April 17th, 18th, something like that. And Big Shot was really awesome, and they got me a bear for my hunt that's coming up in about a month, and a turkey, since turkey season is coming up here at the end of this week, actually. So instead of doing a big thing like I did earlier, where I could set like the whole thing right on top of this whole 2x4 plank, I ended up just taking these 2-foot chunks of treated timber to drill a hole in. And let's see if I can flip one of these over. I'm gonna set the camera down. Oh, Mr. Turkey. All right, so all I did was drill a hole through the base of these. Pretty simple, right? And then to kind of keep them wedged in place, since I didn't have the perfect tight fit for these guides to come through, I just ran a screw right alongside and wedged it up against the wood. So it's not like a super fancy fix, it's not a super fancy thing, it's just a simple solution to being able to move in your targets around easy, whether that's in the grass or if you've got it set up in a place where there's concrete. This makes them still sit up vertically. You don't have to worry about re-rod. That's my little friend, Mr. Turkey. And I hopefully can shoot this weekend with my bow. Basically, there is a 2x4 for each of the posts coming out of the target. Same for the bear, one for the rear foot and from the front foot. Could have done the same thing with the deer like we did here, but I actually really don't mind having this set up in here and just staying as its main thing. I'll probably drag it out towards the fall, and I still got to make something for the coyote. I'm not sure if I'll do anything for it or if I'll actually put re-rod in for that. But that's the setup. So this is a great solution for taking care of your targets in the off season. If you want to be shooting on the inside, have your 2x4s all up on there and all your gear set up, super simple. Just drill out some holes in some 2x4s. If you have to wedge them, just use a little screw them in. It's stupid simple, and I like stupid simple. So hope you've enjoyed this. I got to get going and get ready. All this cool stuff coming up, so stick around, and thanks for watching. I hope you've learned something from this, and I hope you get some enjoyment and mess around with your targets. Later.